is back. We is back, baby. Another day on Keep It G News. And then, y'all, we got some breaking news, man. Y'all know how we do over here. You know how we do, y'all. We break news early, man. Some explosive news on Takeoff that I ain't seen nobody report on. Maybe because they probably didn't understand the ramifications on what happened, so they probably didn't realize that this is groundbreaking Takeoff news. Then we gotta talk about Lord Scone, man. Lord Scone, who is Bloodhound Lord Jeff, look like rap partner or right hand man, supposedly got backdoored. Y'all know I did videos on Lord Jeff. Told y'all my take on Lord Jeff. Lord True, what it is, we is back. Straight up. I told y'all my take on Lord Jeff, man. I think Lord Jeff jumped into a field. What it is. Man, what's up, Benji? Straight up. Yo, why am what's come only saying one person in here, but it's 5 comments, 4 likes. Come on, YouTube, stop playing around. There we go. Y'all notice how I do that? It's the second time it did that. When I called out the numbers looking like ain't right, and then it just jump up to the right numbers. YouTube be playing a little dope fan games. But yeah, yo, I gave y'all my take on Lord Jeff, yo. I think Lord Jeff, yo, jumped into the water and got drowned. Lord Jeff admittedly said that he was only in the streets for what, 3 years? 18 when he got killed at 21? 3 years in the streets, yo, and somehow, some way they say he accumulated 10 murders. I doubt it. And one of the things I noticed when I did that video on Lord Jeff is I noticed his crew. And though none of his crews, his whole crew looked like the type of guys that's just trying to be involved. And when you're trying to be involved, yo, you're gonna get involved in some shit that probably take your life, yo. And that's probably what happened with Lord Scone. You know, I don't really know his history, his resume, but based off the guys he was around, you know, birds of a feather normally flock together. So I don't think he was no different than Lord Jeff. Then we got Brick Baby, man. ATK member called out Brick Baby for Brick Baby talking crazy on No Jumper, man. Brick Baby say on No Jumper that 6 ATK members then died since Julio Fulio got killed. ATK members saying, yo, where do y'all get this information from? And this is the type of shit that get bloggers a bad name. You know, just like the other guy I was talking about a couple days ago. They give bloggers a bad name, yo, because a lot of these niggas is just trying to put together a good story. What's up, Ball Out? Yeah, they just trying to give bloggers just trying to give a good story. They're not really trying to give accurate information. And what else we got? Shit. Hold on. I forgot what else we got. Yo, what else in the title, y'all? Yo, but the biggest news is Takeoff. You know, y'all remember a while ago what I told y'all. For people that been following my channel, I repeated it recently. 2 things happen, y'all. When a case is high profile and then it fall out of the limelight, it's either they ready to railroad you, or they ready to slide you through the back door. And I think DJ Pat is ready to slide through the back door, and he's gonna get this murder case that Takeoff got. Yeah, just like Lord Scone. DJ Pat ready to slide through the back door, and this case ready to get tossed. It's gonna shock the internet when it happens. But remember, y'all heard it here first, probably months before it even happened. And I'm gonna tell you why. But hold on, let me see what else. Something else was in the title. Oh, YNW Melly. 2025 trial date for YNW Melly. What's going on with YNW Melly? Young Thug, and all them guys that been on trial and been in pre-trial for years, it's unconstitutional, man. Regardless of how you feel about him. You know, if he killed his homeboys, I don't respect nothing about it. I promise you, I don't respect nothing about it. But we do got a system that pulls it work equally for everybody, yo. And there's no way that YNW Melly should have been locked up since 2019. And they talking about his trial ain't till 2025. 2025, yo. By then, he gonna be arrested damn near 6 going on 7 years. And what if he get found not guilty? So we gonna get into that, but I want to start off with this Takeoff news first, yo, because this Takeoff news is explosive, and I ain't seen nobody report on it, and it dropped maybe 3-4 months ago, but nobody reported on it because I don't think most of these people, if y'all notice when it come down to like court cases, niggas only report on it when it blow up. You know, it gotta blow up first. They don't want to be the first because they don't really know the information. They don't know how to process the information. They don't know how to release it to the people. But I'm going to tell y'all that this case, and I can say this firmly, if everything is right, the murder case against DJ Pat of Takeoff is going to get thrown out. And here's why. Yo, Baltimore swag, bro. Man, you always say that, man. You not donating no $100. Stop doing that shit, man. Stop playing around, yo. Like we don't do a whole bunch of playing over here, man. It's not a play channel. This is a channel with real information, and ain't nothing but real men and women over here. But I'm gonna put the link. I'm gonna put the Cash App in the what's it called, because just in case anybody do want to donate. But I think you did that dumbass shit before. Stop playing around, y'all. We do this for real, yo. We don't do this for play. You said that last time, bro. All right, let's see. I'm ready to put it. I'm ready to put it in the cash in what's calm now. Baltimore swag, Cash App. Now, if you don't send $100, I'm gonna block you. Cause I ain't got time to be playing. You done stop the show playing dumbass games. Yeah, see, let me tell y'all something before I talk about that, right? Y'all, I noticed something. How many of y'all seen that video that I did on J Prince? If you're new to the channel, you more than likely didn't see it. But if you seen that video I did on J Prince, I noticed something. That mob ties is untouchable in Houston. I'm talking about maybe the whole state of Texas. It's very seldom, yo, you see a person that get a whole lot of money and don't leave their state. You know, Master P still not in New Orleans. Baby and Birdman still not in New Orleans. I don't even think P. Diddy spent most of his time in New York. But J. Prince got money just like all them guys. And he stays in Texas. Houston, Texas. That tells you a lot, man. Well, in that video, I detail how it was 2 investigations started on J. Prince and the whole Prince family. And it got squashed. Almost when it was time to make the arrest, the cases got squashed. Now, some people will say that shows power. And I told y'all in another live, it do show power, but it also shows being compromised. Because it's a favor for a favor. And he done got some real good favors that work in his possession while he was living in Houston, Texas. So, and I don't want to get all conspiracy theory on people, but y'all remember the theories that was going around with Takeoff and, you know, sacrificing the shit. But after I did that video on J. Prince, I started wondering, like, damn. Yo, these boys are untouchable, yo. So it was real ironic that Takeoff got killed in Houston. You know, it was almost like convenient. Because nobody's going to get charged with it. And I did a live the other day and I spoke on this situation, y'all, because y'all noticed that 3 people got shot that day. Yeah, I believe that, Chef. 3 people got shot that day. And only 1 person is charged with 1 shooting. That struck me as strange off the top. I don't think I ever seen that done before. You know, I don't think I ever seen that done before, other than what happened with Houston, not what happened in Atlanta with King Von. And the only reason it went that way because the police was involved. But I ain't never seen a situation like that where multiple people got shot and only 1 person got charged for 1 shooting. So let me tell y'all what's going on now. If you don't think this is major, you're wrong. This is enough to get the case thrown out. This case will be thrown out. I'm standing on it. Whenever it happens, it could be a year from now, it could be 6 months from now, it can be 30 days from now. But this case is getting thrown out. You notice you don't hear nothing about it. Remember I told you there's 2 ways they do this. You haven't heard nothing about this case within the last year and a half. Takeoff was a fucking superstar. It's a superstar. Alright, so let me read the article. Takeoff shooting. Forensic issues could plague shooting trial. Forensic issues. A new court document is revealing some potential problems in connection to the shooting case of Migos rapper Takeoff. In the Brady notice, the case of the shooting has revealed some possible forensic issues. A Brady notice requires prosecutors to disclose any and all material information in the prosecution possession to the defense. The Harris County District Attorney's Office stated, we go out our way to file Brady notifications when necessary. I hate this phone, yo. This phone is choppy. This case is one of 392 pending Houston Forensic Science Center cases in which we are issuing such notices. According to the document, a Houston Forensic Science Center forensic analyst by the name of Rochelle Austin was hired back on June 29th, 2019. It was terminated by the company on March 25th. The document stated Austin was terminated for inability to produce quality work, meet production goals, and lack of attention to detail. Then why is this phone being so choppy? God damn. In the report, it says on March 5th, a forensic biology staff member identified a chain of custody mix-up on proficiency test samples that was in Austin's custody. Y'all know about them chain of commands. That's like if a police officer let somebody touch evidence without the proper authorities. So say it's a murder scene, right? And a family member touched the body. Now y'all know when somebody get murdered or something, yo, can't nobody touch the body till they gotta do their work. If somebody touched the body, that can hinder all the evidence. It's a chain of command that it gotta go to the forensic scientists. It gotta go to the crime lab technicians. You understand? So let me keep going. I just wanted to give y'all understand what was going on. It was determined Austin had processed the wrong sample after neglecting to carry out a thorough initial sample verification. That's a step required by HFSC in order to prevent the processing of incorrect samples. The document stated also Austin was found to have violated HFSC chain of custody transfer verification procedure. In a science case, when you can't prove chain of custody, then the science is no longer good. Did I just say that? The science is no longer good. Fox 26 legal analyst Chris, whatever his last name is. Also, according to the document, on April 12, 2023, Austin noticed qualification results regarding male DNA, were not as expected and noted a possible switch had occurred. It was confirmed that the sample had been switched at some time during Austin's testing. A DNA sample was switched before it was tested, so they cannot show that the DNA samples the state is relying on is the actual person they were testing. It is unclear what involvement the terminated analyst had in connection to Patrick Clark, who has been indicted in connection with Takeoff death. Clark is expected in court on May 29th. Clark is currently out on a $1 million bond he posted in January 2023. In a statement, Houston Forensic Science Center said, "We can confirm that the named individual is a former UFSC employee who was employed as a forensic biology analyst. The analyst was terminated in part due to errors in handling proficiency test materials. Proficiency tests do not involve actual cases or evidence. They are administered to test a forensic expert's skills and understanding of HFSC process. Even though this error did not occur in the case, by law, HFSC is required to disclose the district attorney's office any potential issues with a forensic employee proficiency, because forensic analysts can be called to testify about their work. Attorneys have the right to know this type of information." Fuck, y'all. Dumbass bugs. The 392 case did not represent cases where HFSC has identified errors. Instead, it represents all the cases this analyst has worked and where the analyst could be called to testify. Of note, HFSC processes approximately 30,000 requests annually, and our forensic biology section primarily performs work in cases involving death, sexual offenses, and aggravated assault. At this time, our review has not revealed any evidence suggesting that the analyst proficiency test errors have compromised the validity of the casework. HFSC has disclosed the situation to our accrediting bodies as well as the Harris County District Attorney's Office, who has in turn drafted Brady notices for attorneys handling cases where this analyst performed work. HFSC has not seen any indication of technical errors in the casework. However, individual cases will be addressed with the attorneys of the record to determine the specific circumstances. Because of the intermediate steps in our analytical process, we anticipate our initial findings will remain true. HSFC takes these situations seriously and will continue to work with the criminal justice system to address any potential impact to cases. Yo, that's major. What's up, Scott? That's major, y'all. Yeah. They say evidence was switched. And look, so they still trying to maintain their integrity by saying that they don't think it ruined the case. But let me tell y'all something, y'all. A good lawyer is going to eat that up. And I think one of the main evidence they had against DJ Pat was the bullets. The bullets in the gun. The bullets in his gun is the same bullets that shot Takeoff. So what I'm thinking is the forensic test that they ran on the gun somehow may have got switched some way, one way or another. That's going to hinder the whole case. Because that's all they got. That's going to hinder the whole case. So I would be surprised if this case go to court. Then they might let him wait it out, you know. They might let him plead out, you know, little 3 years, you know, time served, you know, because he on the box right now, so you know that count as jail time. But this justice for Takeoff movement that everybody was hoping for, y'all ain't ready to get that. I can tell y'all right now, that ain't ready to happen. That is not ready to happen. It's going to be fucked up, yo, because Takeoff got killed innocently. But I'm willing to say, yo, based off the Prince family, it might be a little bit of fuckery involved. You heard me? Somebody might be becoming a scapegoat. That's just me speculating. But I can say with almost certainty, yo, that this case ain't going to trial. And if it do, that lawyer going to eat it up. He broke the chain of command. The evidence is no longer good. It's no longer good. Whatever the evidence is no longer good, yo. It questions the integrity of the process. Just like Judge Glanville and what he did with the ex parte meeting, it put in the whole integrity of the court. It's the same thing, yo. It's the same thing. No stranger to danger. What it is. You must be new to the channel, Kane. Yeah, yo, it's compromised, man. P&R connected. What it do? Yeah, what that motherfucker that said he was gonna send $100? I'm ready to check my cash app. That $100 in there, I'm ready to block his ass. Where the fuck yo at? Hey, Bob, you deleted this dumbass? Man, shit cooler. I just broke some news on Takeoff, yo, that y'all probably gonna start saying around the internet. But this news broke, I think it was in April. But I ain't see nobody report on it because I don't think people really understand the importance of this news. A forensic analyst was fired for mishandling evidence. And evidence got switched. 392 cases was affected or may have been affected, and Takeoff case is one of them. This analyst worked on Takeoff case on the forensic side, and they got fired from not basically doing their job. So that's the news on Takeoff, man. But it's so sad though, yo, because Takeoff ain't deserve to die, yo. Takeoff was an innocent bystander. You know, Takeoff died as a result to Quavo and his nonsense. You know, his nonsense and the laws in Texas. You gotta remember, y'all, depending on who shot first, DJ Pat was gonna get off anyway. They got self-defense in Texas. If Quavo people shot first. But that's why it's dying down. That's why you're not hearing nothing about it, because I think this is one of them cases where they ready to slide him right under the door. Like, we probably not even going to know when he get released. The motherfuckers might not find out till a month later. Like, dang, you know they dropped the charges on da-da-da-da-da. I'm trying to tell you that's how they do it. Big as this case was when it first happened. On every TMZ, Shade Room, Hollywood Unlocked, the news, motherfucking Entertainment Tonight, this shit was everywhere. But now that it's dying down, it's nowhere. Yeah, Stranger to Dance, he definitely gonna walk. Yeah, hell yeah, and that's what I said, bro. It was ironic that this happened in Houston, yo, out of all the places. Jay Prince is king of Houston. He bigger than the mayor. The nigga is bigger than the mayor, man. And the governor. Like, yo, the man is untouchable there, yo. I'm telling you, if y'all think I'm lying, go back and watch the video I did on Jay Prince and his case getting thrown out. Man, the police was upset. They couldn't believe it. They was outraged. They got all the way up to the ladder. They was ready to take Rap a Lot down. Got all the way up to the ladder and was told to stop. No justification. Stop. You know that case y'all was working on? The Rap a Lot, the Mob Ties case? Yeah. In that. After they did months of investigative work. They had a Mob Ties member. They called him a lieutenant. They had this man selling drugs in the building, the Rap a Lot building. And they squashed the whole investigation. Now that is some powerful shit, but it also means you compromise. Thank you, John. It also means, see, I ain't really looked too deep into Mo 3. But then you got YNW Melly, man. YNW Melly. Jesus Christ. Yo, I told y'all, for the people that been following my channel, yo, I told y'all since the beginning that YNW Melly case is not a slam dunk. Once I seen that evidence, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. When I seen that, it was 2 cars that left that damn studio, and one of them cars went back to the house and it was on video, I knew that case. It was gonna be hard to. It was gonna be hard to prove that case, man. It was gonna be hard to prove that case. Because y'all gotta remember, y'all, with criminal cases, y'all, and I've been screaming this for a while. It's just about reasonable doubt. It's not on the defense to prove the case. It's on the state. All the defense gotta do is disprove the theories, or create enough doubt in the theories to get a person off. And whenever you got a situation where there's two cars, and one of the cars left the scene, and ain't none of them telling, that's the thing, y'all. Ain't none of them guys say that. Matter of fact, what they did say was YNW Melly went home. Everybody said that. Regardless of what they got on their phone records, regardless of them cell phone pings, that's not as strong as that other car going back to the house, and everybody that was in that other car say that YNW Melly was with us. That's stronger evidence than that. So he got a mistrial. Got a mistrial. So y'all, and then after the mistrial, I think somebody did a motion, y'all, and it was, so the case is in motions right now, similar to what's going on with Young Thug case. But after that mistrial, they should have gave the boy a bail, y'all. It is unconstitutional, yo, to have a man in jail fighting the charge for 6-7 years. They was doing that shit in Baltimore City Jail for years. Years, man. But once the feds audited Baltimore City Jail, they realized, yo, that you can't do this. That's unconstitutional. Imagine, you know, people is losing family members, people losing friends, you know, people losing houses, and, you know, like, yo, you can't, it should be illegal. It is illegal. But they're able to get away with it. But to have somebody in jail for 7 years fighting the case is insane, y'all. It's insane, y'all. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if he did it or not. Straight up. Because, yo, it's about the laws working equally for all. They wouldn't do that shit to one of their own. They wouldn't do it to one of their own. Not without giving them a bail. At least put them on home monitor. At least put them on home monitor, y'all. It's like they're trying to hold them to break them. You know? And the bail system was not designed for that. The bail system was only designed to ensure that the person comes to court. That's it, and that's all. Long as there wasn't no flight risk, long as there wasn't no danger to society, a person supposed to come home. Now you can say YNW Melly is a danger to society. Well, put him on home monitor. Put him on a box. You know, monitor him. That's what that is what those options are for. You know, for high profile defendants or defendants that they think they gotta watch. But to give this man nothing. Meanwhile, the case is in limbo. He already went to court and y'all couldn't find him guilty the first time. It's like, yo, do the right thing. SOK, what it is. SOK did it. What happened, strangers? Then she talking about what you two do. Yes, I don't like it, yo. And I'm gonna keep it real. I don't like what he's charged with. I think your name should never come up in nothing like that. When you talking about killing your friends. You feel me? Your name should never come up in anything of that nature, yo, if you're a man of honor, if you're a man of integrity. I don't respect nothing about it. Now, what it sounds like to me, and the theory that makes the most sense to me is somehow tracked and weaseled his way into fucking YNW Melly. Sag Chaser and Juvie was, I think, at least Sag Chaser. They had part ownership in YNW. Somehow, some way, 100K Track got involved. Now he got some type of ownership in it. So it sounded like to me some type of it was something with the money. It was something with the money, yo. And YNW Melly wasn't trying to share it. Or he needed to get them out the way so he can do a better deal. I don't know. I wasn't there. But on the legal end, all I'm saying is, yo, if y'all gonna prolong the man into getting to court, Give him a release. Give him a motherfucking bail, man. Let the man see Christmas. I mean, I think the man might got a child or something, man. Let him spend time with his family. The guy, god damn. They don't do that shit to their people, y'all. Yeah, straight up. Oh, you say notifications? Yeah, you right though, y'all. You right though. That's why we gotta make sure. That's why we can't always be so quick to slander our own people, y'all, because I think it makes it easier for the system to do it. That's why I be so mad when you got these YouTubers talking down on these young black men when they really just misguided. It's because it makes it you make it easier for the system to do it. This is what the system preys on. The system preys on diminishing your image in the media. If you can make somebody look so bad in the media, then once they get to the court, ain't gonna be, no matter what the court do to them, it ain't gonna be no fuss. You can give a 16-year-old 100 years. But if you can make these 16-year-olds look so dangerous, so deadly that they better off the streets, then it's justified to give them 100 years. Meanwhile, they're giving their 16 years old kids, they putting them in the juvenile justice program. You feel me? They committing the same charges, but they sending them to juvenile, giving them juvenile life like Pop Smoke Killer did. Give them juvenile life. Do 3-4 years and he home. But we got 16-year-olds in Maryland that got life in prison. But like I said, as long as they can demonize you in the media, the court system has a breeze. Everything works in concert with each other, bro. Y'all. Everything works in concert with each other. That's why I be pissed off with the YouTubers, man, because they know what they doing, or they might not know what they doing. But I'm trying to inform them of what they doing. But you listen to some of them, they say, well, shit, they need to go to jail. You know, you need to send them to prison. And it's dangerous, yo, when you got black people calling for the execution of other black people, especially young black people, especially the people that's supposed to be the future. And then when you fact in, if you really understand what's going on, you know they just misguided. They just don't understand. They just uneducated. It's not that they're crazy, yo. They don't deserve to be thrown in the trash, man. They don't deserve to be thrown in prison for 75 years, yo, and we shut the door on them. Because when we shut the door on them, we shut the door on the future, man. Straight up. That's how I look at it, yo. And that's why I come aggressively at some of these guys that talk like that. Because some of them know this. Like Charleston White, he knows this. But he also know that we got a problem with our youth in America. You know, we got a problem with these young black kids. And he know that black people we don't know how to address the problem. So what you do when you can't address the problem? Shit, throw them away. You know what I mean? You got something in the house that's broken, you can't fix it, what you do? You throw it away. And that's what the fuck we're doing with the young black youth in America, y'all. We throwing them away, y'all, when they can be fixed. We just not taking the time out to do it. Like a computer. You know, your computer break, you can take it to the Geek Squad, they get you right. Motherfucker ain't trying to pay that money, it's better to just throw it away and get another one. That's what the fuck we doing to these boys, man. But Lil Scone is a rapper from Chicago. Bloodhound Jeff looked like they was real close. Now, Lil Scone's mother is saying that her child was backdoored. I've told y'all recently that, yo, this backdoor shit that everybody be talking, it's not as prevalent as you might think. What happens in Chicago? Chicago might be king of the backdoor. It says, so it's something different. After losing another one of his best friends within 2 months, Chicago rapper Bloodhound Q50 wants to know why everybody hood hates them. Because they bluffing. So, like, let me tell y'all, yo. I think, yo, real recognize real, yo. And you can see when some people is posing. And when I looked at Bloodhound Lord Jeff and his crew, I didn't see O Block. I didn't see 051. If you understand what I'm saying. I didn't see some of these known crews in Chicago that got known head smackers. I seen a bunch of young boys trying to be something that they don't really gotta be. They don't really gotta be. Bloodhound Lord Jeff should have never been in the streets. Not after 18. I mean, not after 18, man. And a lot of these young boys, especially with this drill movement and this drill wave, they didn't adapted this mentality of chasing clout and disrespect. But what happens is it ultimately gets them killed. So Lord Schoon's mother, on my dead grandmas, start telling the truth. You niggas hate us. It's us cause we touched the nigga from every single hood that claimed they in tour with us. See, they still chasing clout. Still chasing clout. But let me tell you what his mother said. In real talk, what you talking about, Chank? And oh, this Bay-Z spoke out too, and we gonna expound on that. Hold on, y'all. I'm ready to get to it. Hi everyone, I'm Mama Scone. All the laughs and jokes I accept because me and my baby had talks about this. He wasn't afraid, but one thing for sure, my baby called before he left saying he ain't feel right. Niggas acting weird. 11 minutes later, this happened. Everyone not your friend. Everybody not happy for you. I love you, son. So this sounds like another mother. She sounds so similar to Julio Fulio mother. Another woman, more than likely no man around. It's always this consistent when you got these young black kids dying. Men, yo, what are you talking? Hey, Barlock, where you at, man? Put real talking time out, cause he ain't talking real. He just talking stupid. And when there's no man around, yo, you normally have this situation, yo. And I don't blame the women. I really blame the men. You know, because most times than often when you got single women raising kids, yo, they fucking working. And they're working a lot of hours. So it's almost impossible task, yo, to do both. Now, some women do, yo, but I don't blame the ones that can't. That's just me, yo. Because I watched my mother do it. I watched my mother cry when things ain't go right. Like, I got a soft spot for that. You feel me? But this ain't a woman that made peace with her son's decision making, yo, and she probably knew eventually. Of course she knew. She knew eventually that this life that he was chasing, this music that he was on, was going to ultimately kill her son. I think most drill mothers know that. I just watched an interview with K Flock mother talking. You feel me? On Math Haifa. And it's just sad to see that these mothers are raising these kids, and it's like, yo, we need more men. It ain't, for lack of better words, yo, we need more black men, yo, to be in these households, to help raise these kids, yo, to make sure they be productive young men instead of young street niggas. You feel me? Because we don't need more young street niggas dying, yo, because that's the ending result every fucking time. Like, how many times we gonna see this motherfucking book? Like, we done read this book a million times, yo. And then when you got those guys, like I said, yo, I don't think they was really built like that. I think those guys started listening to the music and fell victim to the music, and now they want to be out here drilling and killing but he ended up getting backdoored by somebody that he considered a close friend. And I think 2 people got shot. Let me see if I can pull that up so we can hear the details. I know I got the 911 audio.
He received 2 GSWs to the chest and 1 GSW to the arm. This is the one who was found by the car.
Yeah,
he also has a boondocks tattoo with Riley with a halo and a scripture on his left arm.
That was it. That's only dispatch they played. None of his cousins or people y'all seen my baby with did anything. It was people he called brother, hood, a block he trusted that didn't trust his process. My last post about it, no limit, and Bloodhound love my baby. I got his phone, don't forget. So 3 days ago, Real Scone said, set me up, we all dying. I ain't trying to die right now. I don't even got 6 friends that's gonna carry my casket. Yo, this shit be sad, bro. Let me tell y'all something, yo. Let me go to what Bezu said, yo. Because Bezu brought up a good point, and he brought up a point that I speak about often. Yo, when you outside, yo, running around the street, yo, you don't got them 30 niggas you with. Them niggas don't all fuck with you, man. They don't. It's impossible, yo, to trust 30 people. In any capacity. Not even just on the street level. But let me tell you what THF Bezu said. If you got that feeling, something ain't right, when you're around somebody, follow that feeling. These N-words will backdoor you, and they think that make them tough. I'm here to tell you, your ass is a pussy and you scary as fuck. I don't trust none of you boys on D thing at all. Y'all do anything for money and y'all D suckers. Ain't got y'all own mind. That's why my little crowd I'm sticking with. I don't have to question. But one thing about me and my eyes are always open. Fuck boys. And that's the thing about it, y'all. I don't want it to get to a point where niggas thinking backdooring your homeboy is something honorable. Obviously, based off of what THF Bezu said, that's how they think in Chicago. They think backdooring your friend is cool. Backdooring your friend is slick. Where I'm from, backdooring your homeboy make you cruddy. That make you untrustworthy. That make you a fucking clown. Like, we don't respect that shit. And that's the most dangerous thing about this Chicago drill culture. This Chicago drill culture is bringing in so much negativity into the world, bro. Like, the way they moving in Chicago is insane, yo. Like, yo, they don't do that shit everywhere. Now I understand what this perception of every time somebody get killed, people first, oh, it's a back door. It's a, nah, yo, that's Chicago shit. I mean, that shit don't happen everywhere like that, yo. Like, niggas is not quick to backdoor their friends, but obviously in Chicago, they is. Now, if I was in Chicago, I wouldn't be fucking with nobody. Because how can you win? How can you win in Chicago when you beefing with your ops? And you gotta watch your friends. You know, because your friends will put you together for the right amount of money. Like, yo, no, man. You can count me out. I ain't got time for that. That's you losing all the way around the board. This for the streets of Chicago, man. If ain't nobody else gonna speak to Chicago, I speak to them. Straight up. You losing all the way around the board, man. Chicago got some shit they need to fix in that motherfucking city, yo, because it's out of control. I just seen a post that said from the 4th of July to Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? Whatever it was, yo, 100 people was shot or murdered in Chicago. Now, I know Chicago is a huge city. You know, if you go per capita, Chicago don't even be top 10 murder rate. But even at that rate, yo, 100 people shot. And these guys down there, bitch, is dealing with automatic weapons. Yeah, you're right. You can't, but you can't even be cool with your old friends. If you listen to Bezu, like, these niggas ain't right. They think that shit slick. Basically, that's what he said. They think backdoor and make you hard. But where I'm from, backdoor and make you a bitch. Like, that's what that shit mean. Like, yo, you backdoored your man. Oh, you... How can you... This is what I'm saying, Chicago. In the streets of Chicago. How can you hang with a nigga that you know backdoored his homeboy? How? What you think, it never happened to you? Like, yo, why do people think like that, yo? Why do people see somebody moving crazy, and just because they haven't done it to them, you know, they watch him fuck over everybody else. You feel me? They done fucked over his right hand man, his left hand man, his brother, his cousin, and you never think that the fucked up shit you seen him doing to them, you don't ever think it's gonna touch you? Man, get the fuck out of here. You being misled. You just waiting your turn, my nigga. If you hanging with somebody that you know backdoor, somebody that he considered a friend, you are just waiting your turn. Straight up. You should never put yourself in that type of situation, man. Because people that move like that, they not first time offenders. If you understand what I'm saying. I ain't talking about no jail shit. I'm talking about people that move like that, they got a history of moving like that. Whoever backdoored Lord Scone, if that's the case, he didn't backdoor. Lord Scone probably didn't see him backdoor somebody else. But that's when, the first minute you see them do that, that's supposed to be your cue out. Straight up. I don't respect that shit, my nigga. That shit goofy. Man, keep that shit over there, my nigga. That's how you gotta carry that, yo. That's how you keep the back door closed. And you shouldn't be hanging with more than 4 or 5 people. Remember I told y'all when I was talking about the ATK situation in KTA. And I talked about how some of these niggas used to hang with each other. But, so they hanging, so they used to hang with each other, now they separated. And you got, say, ATKs, let's say KTA. It's 30 of them niggas. But you got pockets that fuck with each other more than the other groups. You see what I'm saying? So, this 5 is close friends. This 3 is close friends. So, when one of this 5 get to beef with one of this 3, now everybody gotta choose sides. The way to avoid that shit, yo, is to lower your circle. You hang with too many people, that's dangerous. They're gonna get you caught up. That's why so many people getting told on, so many people getting backdoored, because you hanging with too many people, my nigga. And it's just for anybody that need to know that. One of the best decisions you can make as a young black man in America is shortening your circle. Straight up. You can't trust 20 people. You can barely trust 3. And a lot of these young boys are making themselves too accessible. And I get it. I was young too. Shit, it used to be 30 hours, 40 hours. But over time, you know, people start branching off, especially when people start dying. Motherfuckers start dying. Your man that you thought was a gangster, he might turn Christian and start going to church. And that's cool, that's fine. But I'm just telling you, and trying to get y'all to understand that, yo, hanging in crews and that gang shit, that shit is a fucking facade. It's not real. It's not real. Can't trust 30 people. At all. And then you got Brick Baby, ATK. Did y'all see what Brick Baby had to say about ATK? Man, I can tell you a story in Baltimore when I was younger. And I'm different now. But we went over to somebody's house to shoot dice, and somebody I was with took the key that was laying around. Wow, that's crazy. And the guy who bought us in the house was cool with him. Yeah, see? You see what I'm saying? That type shit. You see that type shit, you supposed to back away, yo. You on some bullshit, my nigga. We wouldn't be at this house if niggas, if at least one of y'all wasn't cool with the person. How you gonna try to do some shit like that? Yeah, Big Baby, wild as a motherfucker. Yeah, you right, Darn. 90% gonna turn B. Then the other 10% gonna be a real quick. Straight up. Straight up. Can't trust everybody, man. So let me let me see. I can't get the word out. I want y'all to hear what Big Baby had to say. 100 people were shot in Chicago from midnight Wednesday to midnight Monday. 100 people, y'all. So this is YNW Melly.
It's going to be Wednesday, September the 10th, 2025 at 9 o'clock. I'll sign a separate order today, Mr. Jim. Wednesday, September the 10th, 2025. It's Ms. Buckaloo, Ms. Collins, Mr. Bufus for the state, Ms. Liberty, Mr. Aronson. Calendar call in the meanwhile, and then if something changes about that, I'm sure you all will let me know. So Cortland Henry, the bottom of page 5 is set for trial September the 10th, 2025 at 9 o'clock at the same date and time as Mr. Devins. I'll sign a separate order today that he's going to be dressed for trial on that date. The Mr. Devins case on the top of page 10, which is the new tampering case. I'll give that a calendar call December the 5th, 8:45 a.m. December the 5th at 8:45 a.m. On the bottom of page 10, Cortland Henry, that is the tampering case. In that case, I'll delete. So I'm going to get you on.
Hold up, y'all. Hold up. I ain't even catch that. So the witness tampering case is in December. So that's where they trying to stick him. Oh, okay, I see the play now, y'all. So they trying to stick Melly on a witness tampering case. That witness tampering case will sit Melly down for a whole lot of years. If they can stick him on a witness tampering case, I don't even think they're worried about the murder case. Well, they might. But that's what it sounds like. But let me hear that again. Was that witness tampering case in 2025 too?
My order is going to be Wednesday, September the 10th, 2025 at 9 o'clock. I'll sign a separate order today, Mr. Jim. Wednesday, September the 10th, 2025. It's Ms. Buckaloo, Ms. Collins, Mr. Bufus for the state, Ms. Liberty, Mr. Aronson. Calendar call in the meanwhile, and then if something changes about that, I'm sure you all will let me know. So Cortland Henry, the bottom of page 5 is set for trial September the 10th, 2025 at 9 o'clock at the same date and time as Mr. Devins. I'll sign a separate order today that he's going to be dressed for trial on that date. The Mr. Devins case at the top of page 10, which is the new tampering case. I'll give that a calendar call December the 5th, 8:45 a.m. December the 5th at 8:45 a.m. On the bottom of page 10, Cortland Henry, that is the tampering case. In that case, I'll delete. So I'm going to get you.
Yeah, they try to hit Melly on the tampering.
I'm going to get you on a trial order. It's going to be Wednesday, September the 10th, 2025. I'll delete the September 27th status that Judge Murphy previously set. I'll give that case a calendar call.
Yeah, you do, RB.
At 8:45. I'll delete the September 27th status that Judge Murphy previously set. I'll give that case a calendar call December the 5th at 8:45.
So he got a status conference on December the 5th.
Hi everybody. Hey guys. Free Melly till he's free. He's coming home, guys. Just patience. So we did have court today. Him and Board, they both had court. And so basically the judge put a new trial date in for September 10th of 2025. Please make it make sense. We still have I think 3 or 4 more things up on appeal with the 4th DCA. So we're still kind of like in a stay. And so we got to get things. I don't know. At this point, they need to just dismiss the case. Also,
But they ain't dismissing the case. You ain't got to worry about that.
oh, we have another new judge.
They should at least give him a bail, though.
Hi, everybody.
They should at least give him a bail. They ain't dismissing the case. They didn't already invested too much time and money into it.
Hi, everybody. Hey, guys. So this is now the third judge on the same case that's had a mistrial and a prosecutor recused. The same prosecutor was actually in the courtroom today. Yeah. So, yeah, 2025 is the new trial date. But we are not claiming that. We're going to trust God on everything like we've been doing. And we're going to see where it goes, you know. So this is now the third judge.
Yeah,
on
but
the same case.
what else? I was ready. I was ready to go. I was ready to go through something else.
It's been like,
Oh yeah.
dropping like we might
Now listen to Brick Baby, y'all.
need to double back. I haven't been on AKTA today. Oh, that was last week. Yeah, that was. But it's been like bodies dropping. Like we might need to double back. I haven't been 100% tuned in. So what? There's a shitload of Florida blood shit going on. A lot of what's the youngin Ace? His boys. Yeah, been dropping like 6 of them. Did you see that Julio's at AKTA today?
Why do people be so comfortable? Why is black men so comfortable going over there on Adam 22 channel talking about gang shit? Like, are they talking about gang shit, to a man that don't know nothing? He just like, is that what's going on? Like, he don't know nothing about this shit. And he wrong. So ATK Keith had something to say about that.
AKTA today?
Show what ATK Keith had to say. It's like, why is everybody assuming or insinuating that anytime somebody die, on either side, it gotta be get back or they did this. Like, we don't know what's going on down. That's why I don't report on none of that shit. You don't know what's going on down there, man. So ATK Keith say, Law 6, what? You motherfucking podcasters are insane with the lies. He said you podcasters are insane with the lies, man. And that's why bloggers and podcasters get a bad name. Because nigga just run with anything just because it's a good story. They don't gotta have no facts, no proof. Like, we don't know what's going on down there. We don't know why it's going on. You feel me? Now, we done seen people that died. Like, we don't know if them guys fell out. Like, nigga might not even be repping ATK no more. Like, we don't know none of this shit, but a blogger will get on their page, and just because it creates a good storyline, let's say, get back for Fulio. You feel me? Like, come on now. Like, niggas don't know what's going on down that bitch for real, man. Niggas need to leave that shit alone. But Brick Baby is one of the wildest guys on the internet right now. One of the wildest guys on the internet. Him and Remo. Like, I don't like nothing that's going on no jumper. Nothing. You got, Adam 22 was able to turn his whole motherfucking team sour. Like, every single one of them boys sold out. He said they are banging and rapping. They best friends with the cops. You right, something ain't right. Like, how do you gangbang online anyway? And this is what I don't understand. How do black men go over there on Adam 22 channel or anybody's channel that's not black and say the N-word so many times? Like, I couldn't do that, Niggas need to stop doing that, Like, how can you talk to that man and use the N-word so frequently and not feel uncomfortable? Not like I would feel uncomfortable, Like, whenever I talk to my white friends or my white associates or anybody outside of us, and I'm face to face, I don't use the N-word because I don't want to make them uncomfortable, and it makes me feel uncomfortable. Because even you don't know what people really think for real. I mean, like, even though y'all friends and y'all cool, you don't know what goes on behind closed doors. Straight up. And I don't never want to feed that narrative. God damn it. But shit though, man. What the fuck everybody got going on today, man? I think this Stephen A. Smith thing, yo, my man Ant is going off on Stephen A. Smith. Man, straight up, yeah, you gotta cry like that. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that, Lord True. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I just don't believe in using it, yo, when you're in the company of white people, yo. Like, I just think, well, not even just white people. I don't believe in using it when you're in a company of people that's outside of your race. I just don't, yo. I think it's disrespectful. And I just think it's disrespectful, yo. I think it's disrespectful. Yo, but niggas, yo, everybody is upset with Stephen A. Smith, yo. Stephen A. Smith got people in the raw. I told y'all I don't got no respect for Stephen A. Smith. That's why I'm not even paying attention. I'm not blogging on none of that shit he got going on. I know he tone deaf. I know he out of touch with the community. Like, there's no reason to even keep speaking on y'all. We need to just we need to stop supporting him. Let him go over there where he comfortable at. More vlogs. I gotta make sure I gotta make sure you over here, man. Where Point and Shoot at, man? Point and Shoot told me give him a wrench, and I ain't saying them since. Like, I'm not just giving people mods that just if I see you one time. Like, I make mods to people that's in every lives because I need my mods here. You know, we gotta keep the confusion down and get rid of the trolls. I got you, bro. I'll see you the rest of the week. What's the day? By Monday. By next Monday, yo. If I see you in this motherfucker, I got you. Oh, you did? What you say, yo? What you say, Mo Vlogs? Ratchet TV a cornball, man. I said, no, and know what's crazy? I seen a couple people over here. I was over there in his live earlier. Because I wanted to see what the fuss was about. And it's like, yo, this nigga is just tell lie after lie after lie after lie. Oh, you hopped on the car with him? What you say? What you say? Hey, yo, straight up. I gotta watch it, yo. Nigga just tell lie after lie. Nigga said, yo, I got the picture of something. But y'all gotta go to my Discord to watch it. I'm like, yo, these niggas really believe this shit. Like, yo, even my man 410 Wakanda was over there. I seen Mike Larry over there. Mike Larry been over here a couple times. And it's like, yo, y'all really listen to this garbage. And like, yo, I think what's really going on, y'all. This is my honest opinion of what's really going on. You got, alright. Don't you know in high school, when you got the in crowd, you know, in crowd is normally the slick guys, street guys, not all of them, you know, the football players, the sports players, you know, some people might not be in none of that. They just, you know, parents take care of them real good. They keep their clothes fresh. Hey, y'all, can we get the likes up, yo? We only got 20 likes, y'all. Hey, y'all be doing me bad on the likes, too, y'all. Like, I be looking at some of my videos, even videos, and I got 5,000 views. Niggas might only give me 80 likes. Like, what the fuck, y'all? Why niggas ain't liking my videos? Like, god damn. Like, I think my videos better than the rest. Like, nigga might have fucking 5,000 views, 1,000 likes. My shit might be 5,000 views, 150 likes. Like, god damn. Like, do I got real supporters or what? So, what I was saying was, you know, you had the in crowd and then you had the other guys. You know, like the movie The Other Guys? Now, the other guys is normally, you know, they don't really get a whole lot of girls. They the guys that really, they want to hang around, you know. They might even jump in a fight if they see y'all crew fighting just so they can try to get some type of points from you. And That's who's running the internet right now. The other guys. So it's a war on not just street guys, but people of integrity. You know, that's why you got people like the Ratchet TVs and the Charleston Whites and the DJ Academics, and they coming down aggressively because for years and years and years, way before the internet started, they didn't have a say. They couldn't. They wasn't respected. They wasn't getting girls. They couldn't speak on nothing. But now they got the internet, and this is their playground. So they on this bitch just running wild. Like I call it Revenge of the Nerds, man. But what it is, man, I already know. I'm just saying, yo, like niggas be stiffing me on the likes. I ain't gonna lie, yo. I don't think I got no video with 1,000 likes, and I got videos with 100,000 views and more. Like I be saying niggas with 7,000 views, 1,000 likes. Like I don't know, y'all. We gotta tighten up. Straight up, yo. We gotta tighten up, yo. And it's like, yo, these guys are mad, and they taking their frustration of not being cool in high school or middle school. They taking it out on the cool guys. You know what I mean? Because now the internet they start paying them. Now they can get some money. Now they can get some girls, and they feeling themselves. And that's what's going on, y'all. Whenever you got somebody like Ratchet TV with a whole bunch of fake goals in his mouth, he wearing chains. He's doing everything to say I'm a street guy, just like Charleston White. Same thing. They putting on all the clothes, talk like it, act like it, but then admit that I'm a civilian and I call the police on you. What does that tell you? I'm from Baltimore, man. You see what I'm saying? What does that tells you that these guys, they really always wanted to be a part of the in crowd, but they never made the cut. But they was also, a lot of them was also onto the internet early because that was their field, you know. And it's cool, like I'm not saying nothing wrong with it. But now they're coming down. It's like they're getting their revenge for not getting girls in high school, not getting girls in middle school. Yeah, yup, you're right. They also became 12. You ain't lying. It's fucked up, yo, because it's like, yo, that's nobody's fault. Like, how can you blame people? How can you be upset that you didn't get girls? Like, you got picked on. Like, yo, that's your fault, yo. That's something you should have dealt with back then. But it's like now they're aggressively trying to attack people they wanted to be. If that makes sense. They're coming after the people that they always wanted to be. It's like a infatuation with it. That's what's going on, y'all. You know, I'm good at evaluating situations, y'all, and that's what I see, y'all. Because it don't make sense. It don't make sense for Charleston White to be talk how he talk, look how he look, dress how he dress, gold teeth and all, diamond rings, watches. He look like a rapper. But to get on there and say, man, I call the police on these niggas. Like, what? The fuck is you talking about? Yeah, here, prime example, y'all. Yup, yeah, AK too. I think so, I think so, y'all. I don't think they want to be street now. I think they always want to. It's not even just about being street, Silver. It's about being in the in crowd. It ain't about being street. Like, I named several different people. I named street guys. I named the athletes. I named the people that parents just made sure they had nice clothes. It's not about the streets. It's about being in the in crowd. So the people that wasn't in the in crowd is now winning on the internet. And they're attacking the people that they always wanted to be like. Exactly. Squares want the street image, but they don't want the street problems. Exactly, no stranger to danger. I couldn't have said it no better myself. That's exactly what I'm saying. To the end that you can become who you want. Everybody claim to be the realest. You right. You right. But you should be able to see who real and who fake. I mean, the fake flip flop. The real remain the same. That's one thing about real. The real don't change. You know how you got homeboys that you ain't seen in a while, or homegirls you ain't seen in a while, but you know whenever you see them, like my man Black, man, salute to my man Black. I cannot see Black for 3 years, but whenever I see him, Black is the same person. He's standing on the same morals, the same principles. He carries himself with integrity, and that's how he's always gonna be. And he know I'm the same. Like we can not see for forever, and we link back up. It's like yo, we've been together every day. But then you got some people who you ain't seen in a while. You link up with them, like I don't. This ain't the guy I remember hanging with. Or this ain't the girl I remember being around. Like she done got bougie, or yo overly tough now. Or, you understand what I'm saying? Like you can spot real from fake. Real don't change. Fake flip-flops. Yeah, Revenge of the Nerds, y'all. That's what I call it. You're right. That's what it is. See, this is refreshing to hear. I've been seeing these bloggers. Ain't nobody but niggas who never. Yeah, that is, y'all, for the longest. That's exactly what it is. You can tell. You can tell, y'all, why are black men calling for the public execution of other black men? Like, yo, that's not. It don't make sense unless there's some anger there. It's some frustration there that's deeply rooted. You know, more than likely it comes from childhood trauma. It's deeply rooted, y'all. Y'all know I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I ain't never got on this bitch and lied. I ain't scratched the TV. Like, I'm not lying for views. I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. If you fuck with it, you fuck with it. If you don't, adios amigos. Go fuck with one of them goofies. But you ain't gonna get too much real of a conversation over here. That you ain't gonna get that shit nowhere else. There ain't too many pages like that. Most people sold out for views. Most people sold out for likes, comments. I can't do that. Straight up. But let me know how y'all feel about us in the comments. I appreciate everybody. Did anybody support the platform today, y'all? Y'all see the Cash App at the bottom, y'all. If you enjoyed the platform, y'all send $1 or something, y'all. I told you we trying to get the $50 threshold, y'all. I don't know why we can't seem to get it, but it is what it is. I'm rocking with the people. Y'all appreciate everybody that fuck with me. You know, we giving real information that you can actually use in your day-to-day life, not just nonsense to talk about on the internet. And we really try and give real game. Like what my man called, we dropping gems, real gems, not that dumbass shit. What about Sexy Red, y'all? What Sexy Red do? I seen that she said that she decided to go with a black promoter to promote her tour, or a black company to promote her tour, and the big labels is mad. But I ain't dig deep enough into it to really speak on it. But that's the only thing I seen about Sexy Red. But like I say, y'all, if you want to donate to the channel, yo, Cash App, Baltimore Swag. Yeah, I think they've been together. I think he might be the child father. You know, I think that was arranged. You know, you have arranged relationships in this shit, man. Two plants got together. They gonna make a tree, a baby tree trunk. You feel me? Yeah, he probably did. Just think about it. I said this before. Sexy Red is the only female artist I think that we ever seen that took off and got pregnant and had a baby. Normally, getting pregnant and having a baby is a bad business decision. But since that fed her character and fed the narrative that she was putting out, it was promoted. They told her to have a baby, man. They told that girl have a baby, man. All you gotta do is pay attention, yo. But I think this was a good live, yo. We talked about what's happening with Takeoff. Case gave update on that. I think that case is ready to get tossed. It might be a month, it might be a year, it might be 2 years, but I'm telling you that case is getting tossed out. YNW Melly need a bail. Brick Baby is a clown. We talked about Lil Scone. I feel sorry for Shorty. I feel sorry, yo, for the women. I feel sorry, yo, for the women that have to watch their children die. Way before they did. That's what we saying in both these situations, yo. In Julio Fulio Mother and based off Lil Scone. Them women was watching their children die and couldn't reach them. Yo, you know that gotta be a tough feeling, yo. I think that's what my mother was going through, yo. Like, my mother used to call me so much, and I get it now, being a parent. But to sit back and to know your child, as a woman, to know your child is going down the wrong path, and you know where that path leads, and there's nothing you can do about it, because now with the drill music, it incentivizes it. So that makes it even harder. We didn't have drill music back in the day. Now you got a drill rapper that's making money doing something that you know is fucking dangerous. You know it's hazardous. And you can't just rap about it. You also have to do it on the streets. Yo, that gotta be a hurtful feeling, yo. That gotta be a hurtful feeling, man. Salute to San Diego. And I think that's what's going on, yo. And I think a lot of them mothers been made peace with their death. They probably didn't even cry, bro. Yo. They probably only shed one tear, yo, because they knew they've been prayed. And a lot of times, I know especially Julio Fulio Mother, I think she might be relieved. Yep. I think she might be relieved. Her son don't gotta run no more. It's on there, bro. I'm gonna post it in the community. Man, hell no. I can't stand drill music, Silver. I think drill music need to be banned. I think drill music is dangerous, yo. It's murder music. It's murder music, man. It's not drill music, it's kill music. I think if we called it kill music, people will realize what the fuck was really going on. By us calling it drill, it kind of gives it a pass. It gives it a sexy name, and ain't nothing sexy about drill, yo. Kill. Kill is ugly. It's ugly music, man. It's definitely detrimental. That shit got to go. That shit got to go. But if drill music go, some of your favorite YouTubers gonna have to go with it. Cause they feast off of it. They feast off of it. If drill music go, Charleston White gotta go. Ratchet TV probably had to go too. Probably the Game Spitter as well. Like, if drill music leaves, a lot of y'all favorite bloggers wouldn't be who they is. Cause they feast off the ignorance of young black men and call them demons and shit. But I think Julio Fulio Mother been made peace with her son death, yo. And I think she might be actually relieved. Yup. Definitely Adam. Adam wouldn't be able to survive without drill music. Or Charleston. And it's fucked up, yo. I couldn't imagine being so worried about my child every night that when they pass at a young age, it's like, thank you. We got some problems in our community that we need to fix. We need to bring back 2 parent households. We need to get stronger. We need to stop this beef between a black man and black woman. It's turning our kids apart. You know, everybody's stubborn. Everybody think they good, but it's turning our kids apart, man. Look what's going on. Our kids out this bitch dying faster than you can say go. But let me know how y'all feel about us in the comments. Another day, keep it G News, and I'm out.